Hey guys, before we begin, please check out our membership program on our channel page if you're interested in supporting fantasy folklore. What if Anakin Skywalker never killed Count Dooku? Anakin bests Dooku in combat as he falls to his knees in front of him. His chancellor and close friend Palpatine orders Anakin to
do it.
But Anakin is conflicted as killing an unarmed prisoner is against the Jedi code. He hesitates and notices Dooku's face change. He wears a face of realization. Unknown to Anakin, Dooku at this moment has realized the truth about Palpatine after he ordered Anakin to kill him. Dooku's realized all he's ever been is a pawn in Palpatine's game, a means to an end. Palpatine didn't share his beliefs about the galaxy. He's being used. Palpatine's real goal is to obtain Anakin Skywalker, the Chosen One, as his own. This moment changed everything for Dooku. Spare me, Skywalker. Let me stand trial. However, Dooku's real plan is to expose Palpatine's identity to the Jedi. If Palpatine will toss him aside that easily, maybe he'll do the same. Anakin shoots a side look at Palpatine. He's the most Jedi-like at this point in Revenge of the Sith. He hasn't had dreams of Padme dying and being denied the rank of Master. He decides to take Dooku as his prisoner and bring him back to Coruscant. He grabs Obi-Wan, and the rest of the events on Grievous's ship play out. They face Grievous, who escapes, and they crash the ship on the surface of Coruscant. Dooku doesn't have any hands, so there's nothing he can do. Dooku is brought in front of the council. He looks around the room at the Jedi Masters he used to look up to and respect, those whom he fought beside and was willing to die for. He tells them the truth about Palpatine, how he's Darth Sidious and orchestrated the Clone War and played both sides from the beginning. None of the Jedi can hide their shock. You cannot be serious, Dooku. You lie, traitor. Everyone's worst fears have been realized. A few were initially skeptical, but could sense the truth behind his tone. Anakin was particularly taken aback, since Palpatine was a close friend and mentor. However, Anakin hadn't started down the end of his dark path yet, and his only tie to Palpatine was friendship. But this could easily be overcome, especially with his outing as a Sith Lord. The Council knows Palpatine has taken an interest in Anakin for a long time, and now they know why. Anakin also realizes this and feels betrayed. Together, half the Council, including Anakin, Yoda, and Windu, go to arrest Palpatine. The other half go to the Senate building to prepare for the aftermath of the arrest. They also bring Dooku and prepare him for his trial. They storm into Palpatine's office and Windu bellows,
"In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you're under arrest, Chancellor."
Palpatine realizes what has happened. Dooku has betrayed him, something he didn't expect. He knows he cannot defeat all the Masters here, but conjures up the strongest Force lightning, which causes all the Jedi to block. Foolish Jedi. He ignites his lightsaber and cuts the window behind him and jumps out. Anakin rushes first to see Palpatine jump into a random car, murder the driver, and storm off. The Jedi turn around and begin to leave when they all feel it, the loss of countless Jedi's lives in an instant around the whole galaxy. The Council all look at each other and wait for orders from Yoda, who's still grasping his chest. Something bad has happened, but they don't know what. They decide to go meet up with the rest of the Council at the Senate building. Sidious was forced to bring his plans forward. He executed Order 66 mid-air, jumping out of his ship. Dooku, his foolish apprentice, has caused Anakin to slip from his grasp forever. He calls for Grievous to bring what forces they have left to Coruscant to assist with his takeover. The half of the Council who went to arrest Palpatine landed by the Senate building, but as they exit, they are forced to ignite their lightsabers to block blaster fire from the clones. They deflect it back, killing a few but capture some with the Force and ask them what they are doing. But all they say is that the Jedi are now enemies of the Republic. The Masters look at each other worried. What has Palpatine done? They rush inside to check on the other half of the Council, but only find them all dead. Agen Kolar, Kit Fisto, Plo Koon, and many more who got ambushed by clones and were dead before they could do anything. The remaining council members fight off the clones in the Senate building and head to the Jedi Temple as fast as they can. Ki-Adi-Mundi stays in the Senate chambers to try and solve the issue. Anakin's thoughts are with Padme, who just told him she was pregnant but knows he has a duty to protect the Jedi Order. They stare at the temple, which is up in flames and surrounded by clones. All they sense is the dark side and death upon their sacred home. Together, the 10 council members plus Anakin rush the temple, killing the clones on their way until they get to the entrance. Jedi's bodies lay everywhere, even the younglings. Mace gives the council orders to protect any remaining Jedi at all costs, and that evacuation is a priority. Yoda goes towards the younglings' chambers, and Mace, Obi-Wan look for the perpetrator, whom they know must be Sidious. They scatter and begin. Anakin cuts down clones, left, right and center, saving many Jedi and assists in their escape. He goes to move across the temple when he feels an intense darkness above where Windu and the other masters were. The presence stays there for a few minutes, until it disappears. Anakin is concerned, but continues evacuating Jedi. He feels the darkness again, but now on his level. He looks across the temple to see Depa Billaba as a crimson blade cracks across her body as she falls to the floor. Anakin's eyes grow wide, and this can only be Sidious. Anakin thinks about what to do. If Sidious has made his way to the bottom floor, does that mean he killed Mace and Obi-Wan upstairs? Before Anakin can finish this thought, he senses the dark presence coming towards him. He ducks out of the way of the initial strike and kicks the attacker away. He stands face to face, 10 meters apart with Palpatine, smiling at Anakin, which only angers him. "You'll pay for what you've done, Palpatine."
"We will see, Anakin. You know, there's still time if you wanted to join me."
Never. Sidious knows for his plans to succeed, he needs Anakin either by his side or dead. He knows now that he's lost him forever, so there is only one fate for the chosen one. Sidious sends lightning at Anakin, who ducks under and throws his lightsaber at Sidious, who only just steps to the side. Anakin brings it back with the Force and Sidious jumps over it. Anakin rushes in and the two test their full lightsaber ability, both on a similar level as they struggle to overcome one another. Anakin kicks Palpatine to the side and hears an audible wince. Anakin looks closely and notices a wound in Palpatine's left that he's done well to hide. Mace or Obi-Wan must have inflicted it before their deaths. Thinking of Obi-Wan only motivates Anakin to try harder. Sidious once again sends lightning at Anakin, who catches it in his left hand but struggles to hold the connection. If he disengages now, he will surely be hit and severely weakened by the blow. Anakin falls to his knees, struggling to defend the power of Lord Sidious, who cackles as he advances towards Anakin. Anakin thinks this might be the end, but gets flashes of his wife Padme, pregnant and giving birth. His vision then flashes to him on the countryside of Naboo, with Padme and their 2 children walking between them. Nothing but a smile on Anakin's face. The vision cuts out and Sidious is only 3 meters away. Using all the strength that his vision of the future bestowed upon him, Anakin sends Sidious's lightning right back at him as he flies across the temple to smack into a nearby pillar. Anakin jumps on him, unloading onto Sidious as blood squirts out after every hit. Sidious falls out of consciousness, which Anakin feels through the Force. Anakin puts Sidious in cuffs and turns around to the entrance of the temple to see Ki-Adi-Mundi walking in with Bail Organa, Padme Amidala, and Mon Mothma. The clones stop firing as Order 66 has been executed only moments ago. The clones stop killing the Jedi, and Yoda arrives to see Sidious captured by Anakin. Yoda and Ki-Adi-Mundi escort Palpatine's unconscious body out of the temple and go to the Republic prison. Anakin embraces Padme, who are both ecstatic to see each other alive. Bail congratulates Anakin on his victory, but before he can finish, they all look up to see tens of ships coming out of hyperspace as a huge laser bolt heads right for their location. Thanks for watching, everyone. Palpatine knew he needed Mace dead, so would have ambushed him first using his insane speed before the Master could react. He would then 2v1 Plo and Obi-Wan with the assistance of the clones and ultimately kill them. Please check out our membership program if you want to support the channel. Let me know your thoughts on the video and give me some ideas that you would like to see in part 2.